Hello, my name is Ryan Bird, and I will be introducing the MDTech Solutions SAM Help Desk. The page you see now is the entry page for the SAM Help Desk and is the only page most employees will see. This page allows employees to quickly and easily submit help requests to your IT staff. It also shows known problems and a personalized view of tickets in their varying states for the visiting employee. This includes unapproved requests, open help desk submissions, and a history of tickets. If I had a printing problem, I could easily submit a request by clicking on the yellow Submit Request button, then filling out the brief form, and clicking on Create Request. At this point, select people on the help desk staff are emailed, and the ticket shows up on requests waiting to become tickets. Then a help desk employee will review and approve the ticket, and then it will be promoted to the ticket status and assigned to an appropriate tech. Next, I would like to show you a little of what your IT staff will see. First, I'd like to point out the left navigation only has one option. I'm going to add myself to the list of technicians, which will increase what I'm allowed to do. Since I am now added as a technician, I have two additional options. I would like to introduce the technician view first. This view is where an individual technician will manage their workload. Earlier, we requested help fixing our printer. Here, the technician would promote it to a ticket by clicking on the green thumbs up. They would then fill out the form. Since it's a printer request, it would be help from a technician, and it only affects the person, and it is stopping them from printing a report, and there is no workaround. So the previous wizard used the data collected to generate this ticket and automatically fill in some aspects of it. One of the coolest features of the system is the ability to link it to outside non-SharePoint information, and this is illustrated using the test tag and the other two fields below it. This field is searching a list pulled in from an outside database, notionally. We'll go into more detail on that later. If we wanted to save this ticket, we would click Save Changes. I'm just going to close it for now. The technician would then begin work by clicking on the green clock. And once they were done completing the work, they would click on the red checkbox. They would then fill out details about how they finished it. And when they were done, they would click Save Changes. This notifies everyone that the work was completed. In addition to being able to manage their workload, they also can search the ticket database and manage known problems. If I wanted to, I could complete all these related issues by clicking on Complete All, and this would satisfy the issue that is a known problem in our system. Next, I would like to cover the metrics view. The metrics view lets technicians and managers analyze tickets to identify trends. It is currently empty because this demo application hasn't been used recently. Normally it would show you the last month of activity when the page loads. You could then adjust the time span analyzed using the two calendar buttons at the top of the window. I'm going to move it to January to analyze historic data. Technician ratings shows how employees rated their technicians over time, so you could easily see if one technician displayed a trend of unsatisfied customers. Volume of tickets by type displays a history of tickets grouped by the type of ticket. It can help you identify ticket trends or justify expenditures. For example, we had 10 equipment requests in April, so we could use this to ask for an increased budget. Overview shows a history of tickets being created, assigned, and completed. It can help justify changes in technician staffing by identifying changes in overall workload. For example, we had a huge spike of tickets created in June, so we might need to hire temporary help to aid in the increased workload. Assigned to technician shows a history of technician ticket volume grouped by the month the tickets were assigned. Completed by technicians is similar but groups by the completed date. Ticket turnaround graphs the average time spent between the assigned to and completed dates. These last three forms together give you an overview of individual technician workload. This could be useful for performance reviews or justifying staffing changes. Next, I'm going to show you aspects unique to a manager. Adding myself as a manager for a help desk technician added two additional options to our left navigation. One is the manager's view and the other is the configurations view. We'll discuss the manager's view first. The manager's view is similar to the technician's view with a few key differences. Managers can see unassigned tickets and then assign them to their employees. Managers can also see all tickets for anyone they are configured to be a manager for. Otherwise, the view is very similar to the technician's view. One feature I neglected on the technician's view is the pie charts. You can click on them to see which tickets are in that category. Next, I'll show you the configuration view. Managers have the ability to manage access to the advanced aspects of this tool. By adding technicians to this technicians list, the manager enables the technician and metrics view for the technicians they add. They would just click on the Add New button and then fill out this brief form. When they select one technician as the manager for another technician, they give that technician access to the manager's view and this configuration view. Additionally, they can click on Notify when a request is created, and this will email this technician whenever someone creates a request that is not yet a ticket from the user view. Additionally, managers can add external lookup fields to help desk tickets. This lets technicians and managers tag tickets with external information like assets from an asset database. This would allow technicians and managers to view tickets grouped by that asset metadata on special summaries available from their views. Once the data from the external list has been added to the SharePoint site by a SharePoint administrator, the manager can add an item to the associated lists and fill out the brief form. This will add that list as an additional field to the tickets form that they select. For example, choosing incident and equipment request will limit the field to those forms. This concludes our overview of the MDTech Solutions SAM Help Desk application. We discussed how requests can be created by employees and how employees can later review their ticket information from that same view. We then discussed how technicians could promote those requests to tickets and assign them to an appropriate technician. We covered how the metrics view can be used by technicians and managers to analyze tickets to provide business value, like justifying changes in staffing and budget. And we progressed to the manager's view to discuss the manager's ability to view unassigned tickets and see tickets assigned to their employees. We then finished with the contents of the configuration view by covering assigning permissions and adding external lookup information using the Associated Lists tab. Hopefully you can see the value our solution can bring to your organization, and I appreciate your time and have a nice day.